Coming to you from Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge in Ingalls, Indiana, Indiana's exclusive Aladino Tobacco Lounge. It's Final Third Friday.
Welcome back to Final Third Friday. I'm Rob.
And I'm Isaiah.
And today we are going to be pairing something special. The Four Kicks limited edition Lancero. This is the Capa Especial. This thing just came in this week. I know Jake and Dave have both been talking this thing up.
Yeah.
And we cannot wait to get into this.
Well, you know, I hate crown heads.
Oh, I know you do.
It's going to be a terrible experience.
We're not repping the hats or anything today either.
No, And we're pairing that with Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. This is batch C922. It's a 12-year minimum product. So the youngest barrel in here is 12 years old. This is actually one of my favorite ECBPs to come out.
It's definitely my favorite that I've ever tried. Personally,
I loved like the 20 batches, but 21 kind of fell off. And honestly, the ones that I've had from 22 weren't great until this.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to get into this now.
Yep.
This is a little Lancero, so
you're gonna have to baby it and smoke it slow.
Smoke or slow.
So this cigar is a Dominican-made cigar, medium to full. From what I've seen so far online, it's leaning towards full. We'll find that out here in a minute. Ecuadorian Sumatra seed, Nicaraguan binder, and then Dominican and Nicaraguan fillers. So looking forward to this one. Price point on this here's mid-13s.
Yeah.
So we're excited to have this pairing coming up this week. It won't be too bad of a pairing. I mean it's not a cheap pairing, but you're probably talking mid-20s again.
Yeah.
Which is becoming a pretty good price point for a pairing when you're getting a solid 2-ounce pour and a great cigar. That's not a bad deal at all.
Absolutely.
All right, so how are you going to cut yours?
I'm going to do it straight. It looks like it could take
I'm going to do
a
a V then, so since you're doing straight, I'll do the V.
I'm going to do it straight. Yeah, the cap on this thing is huge.
Yeah, that was perfect cut. And that's one of the things, too. I mean, a lot of people say, I only V cut, certain, ring gauge or whatever else. I mean, if I'm in the mood for it, I'll V cut anything, including Lancero, so.
So on the cold draw for me, it's like raisins and almost like there's a slight bit of cinnamon in the room full of raisins.
Yeah. It's raisin brand.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
And one thing I will say right off of the cold draw, absolutely no resistance in the draw.
No,
It is a perfect draw. And that's one thing you'll find with some people that make Lanceros.
They
do
probably
them well.
shouldn't. Well,
but some other ones that, they may roll them up a little too tight and they just aren't smokable. And that's one of the reasons I think a lot of Lanceros get a bad rap is because about half of them out there are hard to smoke.
Yeah.
But when you get one that's constructed like this, it's going to be a good
will
time.
tell you, I never started smoking Lanceros until I hung out with you, Rob. Because my first couple Lanceros were Oliva Lanceros, and they just didn't smoke well. So I was like, oh, man, this must just be like a terrible size or something. And then Rob showed me the way that is right, and that's
right.
Lanceros. So.
Well, and you find some brands like Aladino, they do a great job with Lanceros.
Oh, they do.
1502. Yeah. Obviously, Crowned Heads. It's the first Lancero I think I've smoked from Crowned Heads.
That's a lie.
Really? What was the other one?
Las Calaveras.
Oh, yeah. Duh. My bad.
Which was also a
still
limited
delicious.
edition. I wish Crown Heads would do regular production of their Lanceros. So, not that anyone from Crown Heads is going to watch this, but if you are, I would love to smoke your Lanceros all the time.
So that's a good point. So, Dave or Jake, if you guys watch this, I want to hear from you. And there might be something special in it for you if you do respond. If you don't listen to it, tough luck.
Something
sure listen
for them. If they respond?
If they respond.
What are you going to do for them?
I don't know. Give them something.
Oh, okay. You going to give them some cigars?
Probably going to give them some bourbon.
Oh, okay.
Just don't tell Lisa.
So on the light for me, there's quite a bit of like super dark chocolate on the palate.
Yeah.
On
Almost like a that black edges on a crispy piece of bacon. Very savory.
yeah.
But it's like that, just the black edges where you kind of over fry it. It's just like super dark and black. That's what
I
I'm
can
getting.
see that. On the retro
And
hail.
espresso. There's espresso hanging on the tongue now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Digging it.
On the retro hail, there's quite a bit of, it's a cedar, almost leaning graham crackery with just a super duper light spice.
Yeah. Retrohale's nice. Retrohale's a little strong already, which I'm excited about.
Okay, that retro hail.
Oh, I'm into the black pepper on my Retrohale a little bit.
Yeah, that's where I'm at too.
One thing I am going to say is you and I are going to slow down because this one I've already smoked it a little fast.
Yep.
So I'm going to have to slow down. One thing you'll find, and I know a lot of people, another reason why a lot of people don't like Lanceros is because you got to smoke them right, and every one of them smokes different. But that's the same thing with every cigar, really.
Yeah.
But with Toros and Robustos, you can get away with smoking them differently.
They're a lot more forgiving.
With these, you got to pay attention. You got to puff them right. If you take too long in between, it's going to go out. If you puff too quick, it's going to run.
Yeah.
You just got to baby it and take time and just really get into the enjoyment of it.
So I'm going to get into this ECBP. So on the nose of the Elijah Craig,
so good.
There's so much cherry and brown sugar for me.
Yeah. It's just got a heavy nose. If you ever, just a real heavy nose.
The palate is almost like cherry pie after that, like a tart cherry pie almost.
Oh yeah.
After this smoke, which
Have we not had this whiskey with a full-bodied cigar yet?
I don't think so.
Wow.
I definitely haven't, and that's stellar.
That is a lot of red fruit. And not a bad way to start your day on a Saturday morning, drinking Elijah Craig
Oh
Barrel
my gosh! Back to the cigar. It brings out more of those dark chocolate and espresso notes, and then it also brings in like a breadiness quality.
And a little bit of creaminess.
Yeah.
So back to it again. Dark chocolate covered cherry cordial.
Well, it's like dark chocolate covered cherry pie for me right now.
Okay.
Like
I
you
can
just
see
took
that.
a cherry pie and you dumped some dark
Yeah,
chocolate
because
over
the creaminess of it right now is more of a dark creamy.
Yeah.
And I when I'm saying that, I'm trying to figure out more like a mocha creaminess.
Okay.
Not like a vanilla creaminess.
Yeah. Gotcha. Rob, this is our first podcast. I guess now it is a podcast.
It is a podcast
I almost
now,
corrected
yes.
myself. You can find us everywhere right now except for Google Podcasts because Google Podcast is taking forever to let us on there.
Which is shocking because Apple's usually the one that drags along more.
yeah,
and
Apple got us
took a
on
little,
there in
just
I
a
think it
couple
was like
days.
2 days.
Yeah.
So you can find us on Apple Podcasts,
Spotify,
on Spotify.
Podbean.
Yeah. So like Amazon, we're on Amazon
We're on
too.
Amazon now?
So
Good,
it's like
good.
you can find us everywhere right now except for Google. I'm working on it. They are dragging their feet, so
Yeah, it'll
get
come
there.
up eventually.
But yeah, so if you are watching this and you're like, I would way rather just listen to these guys on my drive into work, you can do that
You can do
now.
that. It's going to be the same content. I don't think either one will have more than the other. I mean, the videos may occasionally have a little bit more because you're probably not going to edit near as much video as you might audio. But
No.
it's not going to be much different.
I mean, and the thing is really the only thing you'll miss out on the podcast is when we're showing off product.
yeah,
like-
you will see it for sure.
Like if we get new lighters or cutters in, obviously there's no way for us to show them to you. But I'm not going out of my way to edit out that segment just for the podcast.
No, and maybe
'Cause you'll
what we'll
still
try-
know that we've got new stuff. Maybe you could describe it like
And that's what I was going to
They're
say.
blind.
We're just going to have to start being better at saying, here's some new products. If you aren't watching the video, here you can see it. If not, you can come in and check out the new products. I'm telling you right now,
And Rob always posts about them too. So.
I gotta show you this bad boy.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So we got the new.
I saw that in your post. And
These
I
are
was
the
drooling
Astorias,
over it.
right?
No,
Is that what
that's
they
just
call
the
them?
Quasar desk.
Quasar. So yeah, this is a lighter, a desktop lighter. It's a little cold, so we'll see how it lights up. But
Yeah,
this thing is
triple
a
jet.
beautiful lighter. I mean, I barely hit it with any butane. This thing's been going strong for 2 days now. But yeah, that one's a nice. If you're looking for a special gift for someone that has a smoking room,
Yeah.
or where they actually can put all their stuff and smoke, it's not cheap. I mean, it's a $175 cutter or lighter. But if you're looking for a special gift, that would be an amazing lighter. I would love if I had a smoking area inside at home. That would be on my table.
Dude, I tell you what, I've been using my my Quasar cutter, which is just like basically one of those cubes.
Yeah, it is.
Like crazy. I had a friend over on Wednesday, and that cutter is so good. Like,
yeah.
I have no complaints about it. The only thing is you can't trust the back on it, just like the SV. Some people do. If you've got a Gordo, I'm sure you can trust the back on it.
I'd still be careful.
I never smoke Gordos. I can't say never, but I'm of my own volition. I'm not smoking a Gordo.
Typically, the only time I'm smoking a Gordo is when it's a new size in the humidor, and I want to at least be able to tell people about it.
That being said, a good Gordo that we got in is the Warhead 8.
It is.
It's a box press 660, and it is stellar.
It's good.
It doesn't like it has the smoke time of a Gordo, but it doesn't feel like a Gordo in your mouth just because of the box press.
No, and there's another one too. The Cameroon this year from Aladino. That one has the most sweetness on the lips of any of the Cameroons because of that more bigger ring gauge. That Cameroon really shines through as sweeter, and it's almost one of those cigars that, if you're a sweet cigar smoker, I think you would even enjoy this cigar if you don't mind the bigger cigars. But back to Crowned Heads.
Back to Crowned Heads. Oh my gosh,
The thing is so good.
this Elijah Craig Barrel Proof just keeps getting more viscous on my palate. This being said, I don't know what Rob has had to eat or drink today, but I would consider myself fairly clean palate because I'm
very
just
clean. I
running
haven't had
on
anything.
coffee. Like,
I had a little bit of caffeine, Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper. That was it.
yeah.
That was earlier. I've been drinking water since.
So this cigar and whiskey is on as fresh of a palate as you'll find for me, because I don't do my days without some coffee
Or cigars.
Well, I do a lot of days without cigars.
I did once.
Yeah. Now you own the
It's been
shop.
a long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll smoke cigars probably 3 days a week.
I will say one thing with this cigar. One thing I was worried about when we got them in this week, and that's why I opened them up immediately and smoked one to see. I'm worried about getting new cigars in right now because a lot of new cigars are coming in. They're young, or they're over humidified or dry. Now that we're getting into winter, dry. I always
we
worry
even
about
had
it.
Some that had just been shoved in the box so that they got
twisted
tight and unsmokable.
So I'm really nervous about doing that. But when I literally pulled this out of the box off the truck and lit it up, and it was perfect. So I'm glad to see that this being a limited edition, that Crowned Heads sat it down and let it rest for a while before they shipped them. Because a cigar when it's young. I mean, in all reality, as awesome as the Las Calaveras is this year, when we first got them, they were young.
They were young.
But now they're smoking freaking amazing.
When you smoke enough younger stuff, you can tell, you can kind of foresee the direction on which it's going to go.
You can.
And we
with that
knew
one-
that in 3-4 months, it was going to be a stellar cigar.
Train.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And those Las Calaveras, we've still got some if you're looking for them. That's probably one of the best Crown Head cigars in the humidor right now.
This one may be taking it over for me right now.
Oh, me too. Well, if we had the Las Calaveras Lancero ready available,
yeah.
that would be a different story.
I need to find out if they've got any more of these. 'Cause I think I only got about half what I ordered. I only ended up getting 4 boxes of them. I
3
thought
boxes of them.
4.
3.
4.
Well, 3.
Well, 4.
3. Because
Then
one's
that means
coming home
2
with
because
me.
I've already got one up above aging.
No.
So, no, but I'm going to see if they've got more of these because I think these are going to be a good seller. I know, and that's the thing too. You know, we're in Indiana here. If you are listening to us from somewhere else, today's our, yesterday and then this whole week it was 60s and 70s and beautiful. Today we have on my patio here 2 inches of snow on the tables, and it's freaking cold. That's the way it is in Indiana. But now the good thing about that is people are already starting to, now that the evenings are getting cold, they're starting to come in here and hang out. They want a place to come and smoke and drink and not have to sit out in their garage and freeze their butt off.
I promise you, it's not cold in here.
It's not. Actually, I'm a little warm. And the patio, I need to actually seal up the gaps right now. But we got all the clear vinyl up out there. I mean, right now you can sit there, and I'm looking right now. You can see the snow falling out there with the heaters on underneath it. It's kind of right now. I think it was about 28, 29 degrees when I got here, and the patio, after turning them on just for a few minutes, it was up in the low 40s.
Yeah.
I think once we get another heater or 2 under there, we'll be able to get it up probably a good 20 degrees warmer than what it is outside.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm kind of excited about being able to sit out there and watch it snow and just be sitting in a sweatshirt and smoking cigars and drinking.
Honestly, that's more comfortable than what you would think. Like, I just think it's relaxing to be sitting outside in this weather, and not be
freezing your butt
bundled up. Like,
well, and that's the thing; it's usually not the temperature.
I'm not one to wear gloves, so if I don't have to wear gloves while I'm smoking, sitting, relatively outside, like absolutely.
Well, and the other thing with this is the vinyls actually cuts down on all the wind. So that's the big thing for me is like if it's blowing wind in my ears and I'm freezing, I hate that. But if it's a little chilly, no big deal. Just wear a sweatshirt and you're good to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
So from sip to smoke, there's almost like a confectionery sugar thing that reminds me of a marshmallowiness on the cigar now.
I know, but I'm hard to get out of that whiskey right now. That's so good.
Yeah, smoke to sip, that whiskey turned into like brown sugar, that molassesy brown sugar note.
Well,
still
and
cherries.
right off the sip, just letting it like fall over the tongue and on the sides of the palate. It's got a nice little kind of a citrus note to it as well. But then once you smoke, it almost becomes that dark chocolate orange again.
I'm not getting the citrus.
I'm getting a
but
little
what
on my
I
tongue.
did just get now from smoke to sip is that it's like candied bacon almost.
Ah.
So like that bacony thing, that almost ham, which sounds nasty. I promise you,
I hate
not.
ham, so I'll tell you if it's ham.
So now go back to your smoke. It's on the palate of the cigar. It's like that brown sugar bacon thing.
Oh yeah, definitely leaning on the bacon, not ham. Ham is for losers.
It's like the same thing.
Ham is for losers.
It's just a different cut on the pig. It's still cured pork.
Hey, bacon's the nectar of the gods.
That's how Rob does his bacon. He just blends it up and drinks it.
It is. It's good stuff.
Yeah. Mixes
I
it
will
in
say,
with his morning coffee.
I will
and
say,
crack.
Brandon and the Bothers make some freaking amazing candied bacon.
Oh, I
Oh my gosh.
Well, I haven't tried Brandon.
Well, we went out to Brandon's for the Halloween party, and I got there late because we had to close up here. And I got out there, and most people had already left. There were still a couple people there. Brandon and I were sitting outside.
He still had candied bacon?
He had saved some back for me.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, and then
Oh, no,
and then
I
what
have
did he do?
had Brandon's. 'Cause
Yeah, his was at the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
But he ended up sending me home with the rest of what was in the
that's
tin.
dangerous.
It was very dangerous because I ate over half of it before I got the railroad tracks down the road from his house. And I ended up, we got stopped by a train, and I actually got out of my car and went up, because Lisa and I drove separate, and actually took it up to her. I'm like, it's all going to be gone. Here, take this. Because I literally ate over half of the pan on the way home.
Yeah. Just do candied bacon sandwiches.
Oh, dude, could you imagine a candied bacon BLT?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my gosh, that would be amazing.
Well, even candied bacon on a burger, man.
Oh, that'd be great. Actually, I've had that somewhere.
Yeah?
There was a place that did that, and it was amazing.
I believe that.
Dang it!
I feel like
food. I'm hungry.
I need to do that.
If you want to go do that right now, and we'll take a little break here, make me a burger. That'd be great.
I don't have a way to make candied bacon here.
Yeah, we can get a shop smoker.
You know, that would actually probably be good for
Actually,
you, Rob.
I'm seriously thinking about doing it for springtime, getting a smoker and put it out. And that's why that little thing was built out there, for a smoker or a grill or something. So.
Yeah. That would be fun.
Trying to slow down on my cigar because I've got it going a little bit too quick now. And that's the thing. You'll know when you're going a little too quick on a Lancero, because you'll get a lot less smoke, and you'll be tugging and you'll get less smoke, and you think it's just like, oh, this is not smoking well. Let it sit for a few minutes, and as the smoke starts coming back off of it, just while it's sitting there, just let it sit a couple more minutes, and then you will get a nice full draw of smoke.
Yeah.
On a well-made cigar. So what else been going on, buddy?
Dude, not a whole lot. So we're recording this the Saturday before it comes out, per usual on these.
During Snowmageddon.
During Snowmageddon. It's not really Snowmageddon.
No. But everyone
roads are all
thinks
great.
it is.
Yeah. So
Yeah, they're wet.
I don't know, man. Yesterday I spent the entire day replacing trim around windows at my house because it was all rotted out, because I knew I needed to get it done before winter, but it just feels like I did it just in the nick of time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yesterday it went from between 50 and 60 degrees, which is kind of edgy on if you should paint, but I definitely did. Turned out fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. But my gosh, I've never spent so much money in wood, Rob.
Oh, wood's stupid expensive right now.
A 1x8, 8-foot piece of cedar.
Oh.
Guess how much it cost me?
A 1x8?
A 1x8
inch? $70.
No, not that bad.
Those I guess they're 10 or 12s out here. Those were $60 each for those planks out there.
Yeah, so my 8-foot piece of 1x8
Yeah.
was $35 at Lowe's.
I will say that's cheaper than it was when we built the patio.
It is, but it's
by half.
It's still ridiculous.
Oh, it's expensive, but that's like by half what it was back when they built the patio. Because those planks went up overnight from $30 to $60.
Yeah.
And of course that was absorbed into our cost of our patio.
I spent it, so I'm still gonna complain about it.
You should complain.
Yeah. It's rude.
Is that Torres?
Yeah, it is Torres.
All right. Another one of our regulars in here.
So Rob also got in another cigar from Crown Heads, the La Patisseur. Again, a stellar cigar. I have been slowly working through the last stash of those that I bought when I was in Nashville.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know when we'd ever get them in.
I think we only ended up getting one box of them, too.
Oh, dang.
We did get the Juarez, I think it's the OBX, in as well. So we got more of those in here, which people like.
Yeah. I love the Juarez.
I'm trying to think of what else we got in from Crown Head. Oh, we did get more of the Mil Diaz Corona Gordas. So if you're looking for amazing smoke, that's a great size.
Confirm.
We thought, and actually I think we've said it on the podcast, we were trying to get some Coronas. Apparently I was mistaken. They don't make a Corona except for in the limited editions of the Mil Diaz. So unfortunately I ordered 4 or 5 boxes of the Corona and got 4 or 5 boxes of Corona Gorda.
Yeah.
But they're a great cigar too.
Yeah, they are fantastic. No, man, when Mil Diaz first came out, I almost swear to you, there was a regular production Corona, and that's what I smoked.
I thought I've seen them before too, and I also thought other people besides you told me how much you loved them.
Yeah, I mean, I did. I didn't ever went and bought a box of them, but I bought and smoked enough of them that I probably should have bought 2 boxes.
I wonder if maybe early on they did have it and they just didn't sell. Because
Could
again,
be.
Coronas are kind of like Lanceros. Unless you got people in your shop that smoke them, they don't. They sit there and don't sell unless it's like wintertime and you're the guy that sits out in your garage and freeze your butt off and smoke a quick cigar.
Yeah.
Those are great for it. But
I don't know, perfect coffee stick. Absolutely.
speaking of the little small guys, the Guy Fieri test blend of the Habano,
Yeah.
I'm into the last bundle on the shelf now.
I believe that, Rob.
Now, I'm not going to confirm or deny that I've got one bundle sitting back aging. I'm not going to confirm that.
Yeah.
But I
Which
might.
wouldn't be open for the 1 year. Definitely not.
Might be open for my backyard in spring.
Dude,
No, we'll bring them back out.
seriously, so I bought a bundle of those because I liked them so much. I have given probably more out than I probably should have, just as far as my own stash goes. But like, I gave Trey Mac one. He told me, he was like, dude.
Yeah.
And when Trey Mac just says, dude, about a cigar, like, you know it's good.
Yeah.
Not that he was smoking anything other than,
Aladino during the event, sure.
No, but I mean, he's a cigar lover, just
He
like
is.
the rest of us.
And that's one. So back on that, go ahead and finish what you're saying. I'll say
But
something.
one of my buddies who was over on Wednesday, I gave him one of those, and he had the same reaction. He said, "I cannot believe how much flavor there is in this tiny cigar." And we
Yeah.
got like 30, 40 minutes out of him.
Yeah, and that's
like-
all you're going to get. Maybe 45 if you're going really slow, but
I mean, at the price and everything, like, I have had Robustos burn quicker than that cigar.
yeah. Well,
And the
That's
retro
something-
hell's crazy.
I always question, and if this is you as a rep, I'm not calling you out, but I do know there are reps I've heard come in and say, I say, oh, have you ever tried this cigar? No, I only smoke my brand. I'm like, I get that you're probably getting your free samples to smoke as a rep, and you're promoting your brand and all that stuff too. But man, you're really missing out on what's going on in this industry right now if you're only smoking your brand. Now, granted, Aladino, awesome cigars. Crowned Heads, awesome cigars. Espinosa, awesome cigars. But if I was a rep for any of those brands, I'd be out there trying the different ones. I'd be out there trying some of the new Rojas stuff and the Crown and some of these new brands that are out there too, because there are some amazing blends going on out there that.
Well, and
just
really,
fun.
I was talking with a rep recently. I won't say who, but they came in here and they were the type to only smoke their stuff.
Yeah.
And they still hadn't. From my perception, seemed kind of newer into smoking, and they still hadn't found like their cigar.
Yeah.
And I encouraged them, like, hey, here's where you like. Here's a couple in our humidor that
Right.
could end up being yours.
And
But
if
they didn't want to
I know
smoke out
who
of
you're
their
talking
line.
about, I believe they bought a couple of them while they were here too.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure if that's who I think it was.
Yeah.
But that's just the thing, you never know what you're going to find. Again, I totally get it. The fact that reps are out grinding all day long, and some of them make great money, some of them are just scraping by. And if you're getting free cigars from your owner to sell and promote, I'd be selling I'd be smoking the heck out of them too. But if you get opportunities to, or if you're in a shop and you're like giving out some samples, a shop owner can give a sample another cigar out to someone and say, hey, have you tried this one? It's not a big deal.
Totally.
But it's just one of those things that, you got to try it, man. We'll stop belaboring that one, but.
There's a cigar out there for everyone. And if you haven't found it yet,
You will.
you will. as long as you're being adventurous.
Yeah. Other news.
Other news.
We did get in our long sleeve T-shirts
Okay.
for the winter. They're on sale here now, $25.
I don't see them.
They're in the back, and we're getting ready to put some, hang them up so we can have them displayed too.
Okay.
So we got red, like a medium to dark gray, and then like a charcoal to black. And
is it charcoal to black just because you're colorblind?
No,
or is it
it's not
actually
quite fully black.
Okay.
It's just a little bit on that darker charcoal.
Gotcha.
Which is fine. I think I ordered it as black, but I think that's just the color because of the type of shirt. Dude, they are soft and they're comfortable.
Really?
And for those of you guys that have a longer torso like I do, I got them in tall, so they're a little longer, and they're not going to shrink up and be belly shirts when you wash them. So
Gotcha. Cool.
but good quality shirts. We got sweatshirts coming. The sweatshirts are in. We need to pick up the sweatshirts and then take them and get them embroidered. So hopefully in the next couple weeks we'll have sweatshirts here too.
Yeah.
The new run of sweatshirts. So I'm excited to see what those look like.
And then also, what else is coming, Rob?
What else is coming?
Could be
Am I
some
missing something?
beanies.
Oh yeah, well they're coming.
They're coming.
I'm just waiting for the final mock-up. But yeah, we got some gray beanies coming in that have a leather patch on them with our logo on them.
Yeah.
I sent the latest logo
Yep.
to put on them, and basically it's a little bit more rectangular, and it fits the leather patch. So those hopefully will be coming. I haven't heard back when. I kind of wish we had them today because today's a cold day.
I
but
mean, here's
we'll
the
get 'em
deal.
soon.
Within the next couple weeks, if you're looking at some new winter gear, we should have beanies for you. We'll have your long
Beanies won't be
sleeve.
in 2 weeks probably though. I doubt.
It would be like 3 weeks.
It might
from
be three.
this episode.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
from
Hopefully
today's-
early December we'll have those.
Hopefully early December you could get a
Sweatshirts
beanie.
maybe before then. So,
Better be.
and we do have a few sweatshirts still from our original, which are great sweatshirts too.
I'm wearing today.
Yeah, I'm wearing one of the ones that doesn't have the hood, but I literally had one made for me. But
Yeah. I like the hood. I think they look.
I like
weird
without the
it.
hood. I hate hoods.
Well, then you can.
Especially with a beard because it comes around the sides and it messes the beard up.
Yeah.
My beard looks really goofy when I do that. So,
Yeah, I don't have facial hair really, so works for me.
speaking of the great cornholio,
What?
you pulled your hood up over your head.
Oh, okay.
Jeff Love came in yesterday and had a cornholio shirt on and
Yeah.
pulled his shirt up over to be the great cornholio.
Yeah.
So,
He was texting me that he was here
yeah.
because
I had a lot of people in here the last few days. It's been one of those. It's a funny week because we've kind of been in that lull where everyone knows it's getting ready to get cooler. But even though we still had days where we were sitting outside on the patio and t-shirts, and it felt great all week. We started getting a lot more people in this week, and I hope it continues because, again, once winter hits, nothing better than to go hang out and just relax
yeah,
and do this. And we're excited to definitely be here for that.
totally. I think this winter is gonna be good,
I think it is too.
really good here. And the thing is like, especially during winter, smoking a cigar in the warmth and comfort of a beautiful place,
Yes.
like Final Third.
yeah, and if you're
180
coming in,
East Broadway, Ingalls, Indiana. It's
46048.
just for you. We'll
Yes.
save a seat for you as
Yes,
long
we
as
will.
we're not busy.
and then you'll find one on your own.
Yes.
Either way, you'll be here. I will say during that event with Aladino, at least had a couple people come up and ask her, like, so do we take a number for a seat? And we're like, yeah, because we were probably, well, don't tell the fire marshal, but we were probably over capacity for a good 6-8 hours that day.
I
here.
remember. I've never seen a line to the cash register that just kept building like
And
that.
I will say, kudos to the crew here. That line got long, and I don't think anyone was really in line for very long. People just got through the line quickly. No one was upset waiting. I think it really went well.
But yeah,
There's always going to be a little bit of wait when you got
and there
80 people sitting here, but
especially when you're ordering cocktails. Like,
Yeah.
if you come here, you get a straight pour, whatever. That's
It's
a quick
easy.
move through. That's not me saying don't order cocktails because get what you want. We're
Yeah.
there for you.
And our
Just might
cocktails
take
are
a
good.
minute or two. You know.
Yep.
But even at that, Tam was on it. She was asking like the next person in line, "Hey, what do you want as far as drinks?"
Yeah.
Which, if they didn't know, it made them actually start think about it before
Yeah.
they got up to the register, which makes things run a lot smoother. But that was a fantastic event.
It was
And
great.
I
It was our
loved,
best event by far, our best day
Yeah.
ever so far.
I loved sitting down with Husto and Trey Mac afterward and just
Me too.
I mean it wasn't a long episode that we did with them, but it was just kind of I don't know, it just felt warm and comforting, you know, hanging out with
did.
the guys, especially after a day like that was fantastic.
Well, and in all honesty, we would have probably done an hour and a half show with them, but Husto was ready to go. He was tired. I mean, that boy gets up at 4:30 in the morning every day and just gets at it. And we were already at the end of the event, like a half an hour to an hour past the event, and we were able to get him to sit down for 15, 20 minutes and just hang out. And I mean, what a gracious guy. I mean, so
Absolutely.
awesome. And Trey's awesome too.
Yeah.
So we love Trey.
I was cracking up as I was editing that. Like I called him a horsey chaser, and he didn't even worry about it.
No, but
Yeah.
again, I mean, we say it a lot of times. I mean, if you're in the bourbon club or the bourbon world, and you've been into whiskey for a while, you understand what he's kind of joking around about. You know, Blanton's is a good bourbon. It's more, to me, and I don't mean this in a bad way at all, but it's more of like a beginner's bourbon. It's a little lower proof. It's nothing wrong with it, nothing off-putting. It's just a very smooth whiskey.
I mean,
But once you get into
and that's the beautiful thing about a Blanton's is that it is literally just. This is not offensive in any way. There is nothing wrong with this bottle. I keep a bottle around because if I have somebody who's like just getting into bourbon, it's like, here's one that you should try.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
And two, here's one. You can throw it over ice. You can drink it straight. There is nothing harsh about it in
No.
any way.
No, I mean, it's even like, I mean,
It's a
to
very
me,
refined, like low proofer.
it kind of reminds me of just the basic small batch Elijah Craig. It's approachable for anybody. It's not going to blow anybody's palate out or anything. But once you get into whiskey, you're probably going to go a little higher proof.
Yeah.
Not always, but you might. But it's definitely one. The amount of people chasing Blanton's, honestly, that's just Buffalo Trace did an amazing job at marketing, and it is what it is. People chase like you said, chase the horses.
Yeah.
And once you get all the horses, then you chase more horses. Then you trade the horses. Then you get stuff you want, and it's all fun.
And I mean, honestly, if you're a bourbon collector to any sense, as much as I'm not a fan of that thing,
You gotta have 'em.
you gotta have a Blanton's.
Yeah.
Like whether it's your daily drinker or it's an occasional pour, it just feels like if you collect bourbon to any extent, it's like a necessary evil.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and like you said a minute ago, for the guy that's just getting into bourbon, trying stuff out, I mean, Dan, for example, Dan Hart, he loves blends right now. He's just getting into whiskey. He's right where he should be.
Well, yeah.
And
Well,
he loves blends. And
I was, please don't contact me about finding you a Blanton's. But I found a Blanton's for Dan because I love Dan. Shout out to my man Dan Hart.
Dan
and
the
you know
man.
what?
Cheers.
He was talking about it and he wasn't able to find one. I said, you know what? That's my mission. I'm gonna find you one.
did you already give it to him?
No.
Okay, I got it in the back for you.
Yeah, I know.
So we have actually something else coming up.
It's not in the back.
No, it's not.
No, it's not here.
It's in your car.
In my car. Which is parked out back.
Right. That's what I meant. Something like that. So when this podcast or video drops today, tomorrow on Saturday, and what date is that?
The 19th.
Is it 19th? What's that say on there? Does that say 19th?
Yep.
Yeah. So the 19th, we have special guest music. He's, in my opinion, he's kind of a little bit of a local legend. The guy's he's played with so many different people. He played with, if you're from Indiana, you know who Sandy Patty is. You know that the gospel scene that kind of happened here a lot in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. He played a lot with them, but he also has a lot of his own original stuff.
Yeah.
He's going to be out here playing an acoustic set for us here inside the lounge. It's going to be a chill night, just playing some good music. His name's Ed Paul Fry. Get out there and follow him. He's just an awesome guy. But when he comes in here, you're going to have a blast. So get in here on Saturday. It's from, what does that say, 7? Is it 7?
It says it starts at 7.
Yeah, so 7 to 9. I'm sure knowing Ed, it'll probably go a little over, so we'll stay open a little bit later that night. But it'll be just a fun, chill night to just sit back, listen to some good music, and enjoy this. So we're excited to have him in here. We do have some other stuff coming, some barrel picks. We got a barrel pick coming on Monday.
Well,
tomorrow, which actually would be 4 days ago. 4 days ago after this drops. We did a barrel pick.
Do you want to talk about it?
No.
We haven't picked a barrel quite yet.
No, not yet. And the only reason why we're not, I mean, if you're in here, I'll tell you, but I'm not putting it out there yet because, like I've told everyone on the barrel picking group that's going on this one, bottom line is if we don't find a barrel that blows us away, we're not picking.
We're not picking.
I'm not going just to pick a barrel for the sake of picking a barrel. I want something special.
I mean, honestly,
and from this brand, some of their stuff's been freaking special lately. So if we don't get us something special, we won't get a barrel. But I'm feeling pretty optimistic.
I am too. And that's the thing with Final Third. If we don't find a barrel that's blowing our skirts up, we're not picking
gonna get it.
Like,
no,
we have too many fantastic shelfer bottles up on the shelf, like readily available fantastic bottles, for us to just pick something that's like, oh, okay, this is good.
Yeah.
You know? And that's not to say that we'll like, I don't know. The hard thing is when you go on a barrel pick, you're offered typically a lot of barrels that are good. We're looking for something that's next level. Something.
Yeah.
We have a ton of whiskey. I think, what do we have, like 60 bottles up there right now?
At least.
Maybe
more.
And there are some stellar bottles, and there's other bottles there that are just kind of filling a proof category and stuff like that. And we have that shelf built out the way we need to. So when we do a barrel pick, we need something that's going to stand out.
Yeah.
On there, like our Starlight Rye finished in port barrels.
Exactly. I mean,
that is something completely different than anything else we've got.
It is, and that's one thing. You know, like our first 2 barrel picks we did sold fantastic because they were very unique. I mean, that Starlight alone, we're down to like 5 cases, 30 bottles.
Yeah.
We started with 80 some bottles of it, and it just sells great. This one coming up, we hopefully will be pretty quick. I've got another one already in the pipeline that I've had several people try, and everyone has absolutely loved it. Isaiah's going to try it here after this video, or maybe we just put it at the end of the video and let you give your live thoughts on it if you want to.
That's good with me. We can do that.
But it's another one out of the Western United States that no one around here that I know of has had it, and I'm super excited to see what you think of that.
I had never even heard of the distillery.
I hadn't either, but man, I'll tell you, I think you're gonna love it. So, what really got me on that barrel or that bottle he brought in? So it's 117 proof.
Okay.
It's 60 corn, 20 malted barley, and then 20 rye. Pretty standard mash bill.
Yeah.
But
honestly, as far as a lot of distillers go, that's high barley content.
it kind of is, and that malt in there, it comes through. Like, have you had any of the higher aged Pappies?
No, I've never had any Pappy.
Okay, so like I've tried the Pappy 15, the Pappy 23.
Rob, don't go comparing it to Pappy.
No. What I'm saying is
trouble.
the Pappy 15. When you nose that, and the way, and a lot of good whiskeys, at least in my opinion, a lot of good whiskeys, they change in the glass. The nose changes in the glass as you drink and as it sits and as it aerates and all that. The flavor changes. This one did that, but there was a moment where I took a nose on that and a sip, and it took me back to that memory of that Pappy 15 on the nose and on the flavor of those rich butterscotchy kind of caramel notes.
Yeah.
That just blew me away. I'm like, oh my God, this is right in my world.
Well,
I know
and
you're
like,
more on the spicy. I know
yeah.
you like more spicy. I like a little sweeter. This is kind of a balance between both, I think.
Cool.
So we'll see what you think.
Why Rob and I pick good barrels together, because he can drink the sweetest whiskey I've ever had and love it.
But it's sweet, but it has to be high proof. It can't be like a sweet 80 proof. That's just sweet for sweet. Or not flavored sweet. We're not talking flavored.
Yeah.
We're talking straight from the barrels.
That being said, I just got to thinking we should probably do a lower proof barrel pick sometime. And
We
you know
do
what would
need
be
to.
a good one for that?
Oh,
Woodford Double Oaked.
that would be
You
good.
can do a Woodford Double Oak pick. I don't know how
Well-
you have to work up in their system, but
I'm really trying hard to work on Heaven Hill, get something with them.
that would be
Woodford
cool.
might be a little harder to get into, but if
You know
I
what
can get
we
in with
should
Heaven
get?
Hill, do one.
Mellow corn.
Mellow corn, baby.
Mellow freaking corn, baby.
Oh, dear Lord.
Wesley over at Frugal McDougal in Nashville, Tennessee has a mellow corn pick coming in. And
You got to get a bottle just to see if it's any better than the regular mellow
I
corn.
mean, the thing is like mellow corn is probably around the $12 mark right now. Screw top. So what's a pick going to run you? 20? Like,
yeah, so you're looking at
You can spend more than that at McDonald's.
be our lowest dollar
Like-
pour on our shelf. That's
Yeah.
lower than JTS Brown pour
Yeah, I know.
price.
I don't know. I just want a mellow corn pick on the shelf. Like
My only
I'm
concern
enough-
with that would be, I'm sure they're 53-gallon barrels, and we're talking 200 bottles of it.
Oh, definitely.
That's a
Yeah.
lot of bottles
Well,
of mellow
you're
corn.
talking more because a mellow corn pick is going to be at 100 proof.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're talking almost 300 bottles, 240 to 280. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, we may have to rethink that one out.
No,
buddy.
we don't need to do a mellow corn pick.
Okay,
I
good.
think it would be really funny to do one, though. That being said, we can't move mellow corn like that.
Not like that. No, no.
Wesley over at Frugal, I think enough guys will walk over there and buy it.
Well, I mean,
Just
they've
for
already
the
got
fun
a
of it.
name. Well, they've already got a name for themselves.
Oh, yeah.
People buy everything that they pick just because they know they pick great stuff.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Speaking of which, he just had a Starlight Armagnac bourbon come in, and I
oh yeah.
might need to contact my people. Give me one of those. And by that, I mean just text Wesley and see if he'll
Get you
give me
one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know if we talked about it last time or not. Probably the newest thing we've got up there that we haven't, or two new things we've got and we haven't really talked much about, is the new Castle and Key Weeded.
Here, I'm going to go grab the bottles. Not that it doesn't
Grab the Ownby too.
Okay.
So the Castle and Key, it's their newest release. They've been releasing stuff this year, so you've probably seen batch 1 through 5. Well, I think 4 and 5 of the bourbon hasn't come out yet, but it's coming out. This is their first weeded one, and it's and if you know me, a lot of people know me. I'm not a huge weeded fan. That one's actually not too bad, but a couple of guys like Will likes weeded whiskey quite a bit. He really enjoyed that. So if you're a weeded fan, it might be a good try. Come in here and try it before you buy a bottle.
The other thing is this, to my knowledge, is higher age stated than the original small batch.
So I can believe that. Well,
This
yeah, let's see what
this
it on the
weeded
back.
is aged 5 years.
Yeah, it says
And
5 on there.
When they put an age statement on a bottle, that is the least aged product in there. So there could be 6-year product, there could be 7-year product in there. Could all be 5 years as well. You just never know.
So is this all their juice?
Yes.
Have they been distilling that long?
For 5 years?
Castle and Key?
Yeah, they've been.
Have they been that? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know that bourbon we tried, it was odd because the stuff we tried was like 2.5, 3 years old. And then all of a sudden, 4-year-old bourbon came out like a couple months later. I was kind of shocked when it came out. You remember?
Yeah. So their line that has been keeping them like going is, I'm pretty sure it's Pinhook. That was all their MGP products.
That's theirs? Pinhook is?
Let me fact check me.
Pinhook is. I love a lot of the stuff Pinhook's doing.
It's all MGP, and if I am correct, which I'm gonna fact check on the spot.
Okay. Well, then while you're doing that, this other bottle over here called Ownby, James Ownby, it is actually the first spirit that has come out of Old Smoky. You ever seen Old Smoky moonshine in the jars? This is the brand. This is their first whiskey coming out, and it's a lower proof. It's like 90, 94 proof, whatever it is.
Let this go out.
It's actually a really, really good lower proof bourbon. Like we were talking about with Blanton's or Elijah Craig, regular small batch. It's just a very, very good approachable bourbon. You can see the color on it. It's a nice color too. So we got that in here, and honestly, everyone that's tried it has loved it so far. So it's nice having something else a little lower proof because, again, we are proof hounds.
Yeah.
That doesn't always work for everyone that likes whiskey. So
no. So yeah, Pinhook is Castle and Keys MGP brand. That's what they were putting out for a long time to actually have a product on the shelf and bring in income.
Like every distillery in the nation starts with something, and usually it's MGP.
I don't think Pinhook is stopping. I haven't heard that. So
I haven't either.
As they're releasing their product, it seems like Pinhook has grown a following in itself.
It really has.
So as far as I know, I'm no whiskey newscaster.
But you play one on the podcast.
I guess I do.
You do.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they are, as far as I know, they're going to continue doing that as they're releasing their product as well. So all the Castle and Key bottles, their juice, all the Pinhook bottles, source stuff, as far as I know, MGP.
Okay.
On all of them. But
Makes sense.
That being said, there's quite a few other people to source from. Ownby, as far as we know, is a Tennessee sourced whiskey.
Yep.
It is not Old Smoky stuff because their whiskey is not of age for that yet.
Right.
It could be from Cascade Hollow, most likely from Cascade Hollow.
Could be.
That's it. It's a wonderful bottle.
It is. It is. And like I said, if you're newer into whiskey, or if you just like lower proof stuff, you don't have to be newer. If you just like lower proof stuff, you don't have to throw that on a cube. You can just sip on it. It's good. We'll just leave it at that. It's good. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't think we have anything else new up there right now. I've been able to get some of the Heaven Hill allocated stuff in here, so we've got restocks of that.
Did we put the Lincoln Tata on one of these yet?
We on a pairing yet?
No. Did we highlight that yet?
I think we did last week.
Did we?
Yeah. Yeah, grab that one if you don't mind.
I am.
This is a new one we got up here. It's a brandy finished. No, it's finished. It's a great brandy, isn't it?
Oh, this is great.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great brandy finished next bourbon casks.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, right?
So, yes.
And it's delicious.
So what I will tell you is all Lincoln Tata, as far as I know from them, starts out as Armagnac.
Okay.
This one in particular, they decided to finish, which makes it great brandy. So what they are they are basically a private bottler, kind of like some of the Scotch brands that are going and finding stuff. I'm trying to think of that Scotch brand that it does.
Orphan Barrel. Well, Orphan Barrel picks from everybody, including Scotch.
Yeah.
We got that muckety muck.
Kind of like that. But what they're doing is they are going to family farms because in what winemakers will do if they've had a bad year or to set up for a bad year, they'll distill their stuff and put it in French oak casks, which makes it Armagnac. But what they do is they're going to family farms, finding these old barrels, buying them off of them, bottling them at cask strength. And that's what you got here.
Yeah.
This thing is stellar.
It's really
It
good.
is so good. Also, beautiful bottle.
And that one's called it's part of their tattoo series, is what they call that. I think I've got 2 or 3 bottles of it I was able to get. So
if you are a bourbon person afraid to get into grape based spirits, this is the one to get into on.
What's the proof on that one?
This is at, so it's 52.9%, which is
Almost
100.
106.
Yeah.
Well, so that's good. That's a good point too, because that one being 106, a little bit lower. Not super low proof. It's a little bit lower. If you wanted a brandy that is a 125, 126 proof, that definitely leans harder on the bourbon side, the Copper and King's Butchertown brandy is going to be your jam. Both of those to me remind me more of whiskey. This one definitely brings it back a little closer to the brandy side.
Which means you have a lot more of those fruit notes in there and stuff like that. But this is definitely a pour to grab while you're here.
I think so.
This is a limited release bottle.
I love that bottle too.
So
that
there's-
glass cork on that thing is
Absolutely
beautiful.
Yeah. So once we sell out of it, that is it for these.
Yeah. Yeah. He only had a couple of cases left when I ordered.
Yeah.
And I think I only got whatever he gave me is what I got.
Other thing is, Lincoln Tata does differently. Is they do no additives. There's a lot of iffy things that happen in the brandy industry where they'll add colorings and add flavorings, and you don't have to list those things.
Right.
Just because of the legal definitions.
Of brandy. Yep.
Lincoln Tata does not do that. They are about as straight-laced as they come. Those guys are just passionate about the Armagnac they have. This is technically great brandy. Started out as Armagnac, which we've already...
You just did a tasting with Lincoln Tata, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay.
I did that over at Storied Company. Shout out to Jeff Love.
Yeah.
Well, cheers
Shout out
him.
to Jeff.
Because Jeff bought me a ticket, and I paid him back, but... I think he has special favor with them because he purchases a lot of.
He does a lot with them, yeah.
So they actually do. They know him by name, which is so
That's cool.
amazing to me.
That's
Super
cool.
cool place. My first time there. Lincoln Tata was there. These guys are definitely French. They're so hard to understand. Their English is broken, but they brought us like a couple 15-year Armagnacs and then a 32-year-old. And oh my goodness, they can do that, and they can do that well. It was funny hearing them talk about the French oak barrels that the farms use, because the guys said they will wear a barrel out.
Yeah.
Because with Armagnac, it's not like you have to have virgin French oak. They can keep reusing a barrel until it's basically falling apart, which is a pretty cool thing to hear. So you don't know how long this barrel has been in this family, and
That's very cool.
it is. It's like,
And just all
this
that.
is old toasted French oak that they're using.
And just all those years of age and all the juice that's been aging in that and just soaking into the barrel. That's got to do some special stuff to the actual brandy.
And it was funny. And somebody in the tasting asked, like, how do you find the houses? And he said, well, it's the ones that have black growing up the side of them. Because if you've ever been around a distillery, seen rick houses, they all have this, I don't know if it's a moss or
black funk almost.
Yeah. There is
If you're driving through Kentucky and you drive through the distillery country, you'll see it.
Yeah, I mean, and even in Lawrenceburg, Indiana, one of my friend's grandmas lives there, and that stuff will grow on her car just because of all of the angel share from MGP.
Wow.
And it's just such an odd problem to have for us that aren't in distillery country.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was just a super cool experience. The wonderful company. Like, they obviously know their lane. They know their products. Lincoln Tata is a little expensive, but you're getting what you pay for, which is not something you can say for most brands.
Right. You know, back to the cigar, definitely solid into the second third. You're getting closer to the final third there, but the espresso notes kind of hit a little bit more for me now. It's mellowed out. The retrohale's not near as strong. It could just because our palates are getting acclimated.
Yeah.
Definitely leaning on the medium side right now, where it started off a little bit more full. So that medium to full might be a pretty good representation of what this cigar is. We'll find out when we get the final third. But the flavor notes right now are, I'm getting that kind of breadiness still to it. The espresso's kind of popping. There's also, it's not black pepper, but it's like just a mild pepper dusting almost.
And there's a burnt brown sugar in there for me.
And maybe that's what I'm attributing to a dusting of pepper. It's more the sweetness. You're right.
But smoke to sip, I keep getting just more and more brown sugar molassesy notes out of this Elijah Craig.
Yeah. And I mean, I know we said this, and I know people getting sick and tired of hearing me say this. To me, this is the best Elijah Craig barrel proof I've ever had. This C922 batch, something is super special about it. Mike and Jen brought us a couple of samples of the whichever one, A122, whatever it was. Yeah. I wrote that on there. I'm not sure if 122 is right or not, but it was an A batch.
Well, if it was from this year, it's A122. So the A batch comes out in the first month, A1.
Gotcha. 22. And then 22 is the year. Gotcha.
Yeah. And then they'll have B5 22. So that comes in the fifth month, which is.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then C9.
C9 is the September.
Yeah.
Okay. This one here, though, is great. The one they brought us is a little lighter. It feels just a little bit, I don't know. I mean, it just feels a little bit lower proof, maybe. I don't think it is. I'm sure it's the same proof. And the other thing
is that can't be said about a lot of Elijah Craig barrel proof batches is this one has a long finish.
Mm-hmm.
Oddly enough, a lot of the ones that I have tried have a medium to short and drying finish.
Yeah.
Whereas this one just keeps going. And especially with this cigar today, it's like brown sugar that hung out with some Luxardo cherries on the finish. And it just keeps rolling with that sweetness.
Yeah, there's what's that other? I'm getting another note in there right now too on the whiskey. As it just kind of falls over the palate, it just keeps building and opening up. It's almost like a spiced cherry pie.
Yeah, I could see that. And that rye is definitely present towards the end.
It is.
There is.
What is the mash bill on them? Do you know?
We could look it up, but I don't know off the top of my head. Heaven Hill has.
I'm so disappointed
too many
in
mash
you.
bills.
I'm so disappointed in you. You usually know this stuff right off the top of your head.
I will tell you, I'm not a huge Heaven Hill fan.
I do like their stuff.
You do a lot. I have never been one to chase their releases. If I walk into a bottle, that being said, if I walk into any of their limited releases, I will pick it up.
Yeah,
unless it's Larceny barrel proof.
And I honestly, I can't tell you if I've ever had Larceny barrel proof.
You wouldn't like it. It is a wheater.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
It just is that. All of the Larceny barrel proofs, if you like Larceny barrel proof, like, hey, that's great. That's your thing. I guess I haven't found the batch that's good for me.
Yeah.
A lot of them drink hot, and they just don't do much for me.
Well, and that's the other thing, too. Like the Heaven Hill, the 7-year bottled and bond, that you see a lot pictures of it. Don't see it a lot in the wild because it's allocated.
Yeah.
We got that here now too. It's a solid pour.
It's really good.
I mean, for a bottle and bond, it's solid. 7 years of age on it, which is it's just really nice.
So you know what the story is with that one, don't you?
No, tell me.
Okay, so forever,
enlighten us.
Forever, Heaven Hill had a 6-year bottled and bond product that was a shelf staple. I'm pretty sure it was sub $30. I think it was around that $25 mark, and that was people's like well bourbon. I think it all ended in 2019 or 2020 when they took it off the shelf, and everyone was like, "Uh-oh, what's happened with this?" Then you see a 7-year bottled and bond, which is around $40, $45 now.
Yeah, it's not an expensive pour at all.
I mean, as far as today's market, that's not bad, but it's not the same value for your money as you were getting with that 6-year bottled in bond at like
Yeah.
25.
And that's the thing. Age statements are age statements. They're out there for a reason. The reason they put them on the bottles because there's always that perceived notion that older's better.
Yeah.
Not always, but you know what? I mean, going from the 6 to the 7, I would say the 7's a little bit deeper and richer. I mean, it's got a little bit better flavor for me. Is it a huge difference? No.
I mean,
It's still Heaven Hill
honestly,
juice.
you could do a shootout between JTS, Heaven Hill,
Yeah.
Bottled and Bond. That's going to be the same mash
Two Bottle
bill.
and Bond products right there, and you can put them side by side.
Like, you're talking an extra $3
$18 pour. One's an $18 bottle. One's a $40 bottle, $45 bottle. It'd be a good. That's something we should do for science.
For science.
Yes, we should probably do that.
I mean, and a lot of the notes carry over. You're just talking about more complexity with age.
Yeah.
Typically.
And what's JTS Brown's? Is there an age statement on that at all?
It's Bottled and Bond, so it's 4 years.
4 year. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So how are they doing Bottle and Bond at 7 years on the Heaven Hill?
Because they can.
Okay.
So Bottled
Anything
and Bond.
over 4.
Okay, so Bottled and Bond has to be 100 proof, has to be at least 4 years, and all of the juice inside the bottle, which Scott Johnston, that's for you, juice,
Scott Johnston.
has
Cheers.
to be distilled in the same distilling season, aged in a federally bonded warehouse.
Right.
So federally bonded is just kind of a way that the government. So Bottled and Bond was put into place. Kind of, it was in a time when people were rectifying whiskeys and they were adding stuff to it. So Bottled and Bond was a government assurance that what you're getting in here is
not gonna
just
poison you.
aged spirit. And nowadays, it's still that, and there's still government bonded
Bonding.
warehouses. So there is a certain level of, I guess, care that has to go in with those for it to actually be called a Bottled and Bond product.
Yeah.
But the market's not like it used to be. So basically today, if you see Bottled and Bond, what you're getting is at least 4 years, 100 proof, and it's a bourbon.
Gotcha.
So
Makes sense. Yeah, because I've read up a lot on that. There's a couple of books I've been listening to lately. One's called Bourbon. Oh my gosh, what's it called? I'll have to look it up and tell you later.
Bourbon Curious.
No, it's I keep wanting to say Bourbon Pursuit, but that's the podcast.
Yeah.
It's escaping me, but it's been really informative on the entire process of bourbon and where it started and everything else. And the big thing back when they started the Bottled and Bond Act was there was a lot of shit being put out that was just poisonous.
Well, yeah, there was that.
I mean,
and
that's what the problem was. They're putting out stuff that was dangerous to drink, and the government said, "You know what? We're back to allowing whiskey. Prohibition's over. Let's do something that we can actually government regulate." Which at that point was probably a good thing. Government overreach is a shit show most times, but this time this was actually good, and it actually brought some quality to the whiskey.
It definitely did. There was a lot, and a lot of like lower end products today are still aged whiskey that are then added with neutral grain spirits. So that's an issue. But if you're buying something that's a straight bourbon, a Bottled and Bond bourbon, if you're buying something that has those tags on it, you don't have to worry about it.
Right.
Now, if you're looking for sub $20 bottles and they don't say anything about being a straight bourbon or a Bottled and Bond bourbon, you can expect those things.
It's just whiskey.
Like
It's just whiskey.
some of the lower end Heaven Hill products are that way because all you're getting there is a well whiskey. And you know what? That doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it very well could have had neutral grain spirits added into it, which is moonshine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, in all honesty, vodka is a neutral spirit.
Yeah.
Same thing. And that's the thing, too. Like, we talk about JTS Brown a lot. Honestly, in my opinion, and maybe it's just because that's ours, that should be almost everybody's well whiskey. Because it's really good on its own, but it also is a perfect balance in cocktails.
I have zero faults for JTS Brown.
Yep.
At its price point, at what it offers, it's a stellar bottle. A lot of people say Evan Williams Bottled and Bond, and you'll hear that a lot on the internet, and that's just because people unless you're from Kentucky or Indiana, you don't have access to JTS Brown.
Right. What's the one? What's the one down in Kentucky that is like JTS Brown? Maybe the same juice, but it's like
So Heaven Hill's
another name.
Heaven Hill's 6-year green label.
Well, this one's actually another name, like JTS Brown. It's like something Gant or
Oh, JW Dant.
JW Dant.
It's not bottled and bond though.
Oh, okay. Because I've heard a lot of people say they're very similar.
Yeah, I mean
in
it's
profile.
all
It's all Heaven Hill juice.
So Heaven Hill is the king of the bottom shelf, and they do a lot for that. But
And by saying bottom shelf, we're talking prices.
Yeah.
It's still really good.
oh yeah,
I also put, and again, if you like it, no shade here, but I put Jack Old Number 7 on bottom shelf, but it's because I don't like it.
but
It's a good Coke mixer.
it is too expensive to be a bottom shelf.
True, that's true. It's
You're
actually gone
talking
up a lot.
25, 27
That's true.
bucks.
Well, Evan
a
Williams
bottle.
bottle and bond has gone up too.
What is it now?
It's in the mid to upper 20s, I think now.
Yeah,
I'd have to check again. I may be totally wrong on that.
I'm
bought a
talking
bottle
about
here.
JTS Brown.
I got a bottle here just because supporting Heaven Hill right now.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it was in the mid to upper 20s on that bottle.
Absolutely.
So ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-dum.
Yeah. It's time for Final Third Fridays with my man, Broccoli Rob.
We need to get Isaiah in there too. Broccoli Rob and asparagus Isaiah.
Asparagus. Why do I have to be asparagus? Asparagus makes your pee smell bad.
Exactly. Yeah.
What are you hinting at?
I guess we could go cauliflower.
Cauliflower?
Cauliflower Isaiah.
Broccolini.
Broccolini. Yeah, we'll call you Broccolini.
Broccolini Isaiah.
Call you the what's that called? The what are the little ones called? The floret.
The floret.
Broccoli floret. She here? Oh. Yeah, we should. Yeah, so Lisa was, come over here, Lisa. Show them your new hat. Come here. Come here. Come around here. Come here. They want to see you. Come here.
No, nobody's hearing you right
Lisa
now.
got her a new hat. So she's been rocking this hat. She got it for the Classy Man, Classy Lady cigar the other night, or event we had with Aladino. And she got her hat, and now she can't take it off.
Comfy.
It's really weird when I climb into bed with her and she's got the hat on. I don't know what that's about, but it's kind of nice. I like it.
Why are you telling everyone else about your experience, Rob?
No, but yeah. So, but she was just talking about one of our regulars. Her name's Tara. Awesome girl, and she's got a great palate for all things cigar and whiskey. So we'll definitely have to get her on in here, and have her smoke a cigar with us and do a pairing. So,
Totally.
you remember what cigar she likes smoking?
Sweet Jane's.
That's what I thought. So we may have to do like a multiple pairing. Do like she can do a Sweet Jane with what we're
I
pairing.
mean, that being said, those are like her go-tos, but she definitely still branches out.
She
was
does.
smoking some of, I think she was smoking a Cameroon or a Classic during the Aladino event.
I think she was. Yeah. But she's become a regular here, and she's got a beautiful Road Glide motorcycle that she's been riding in here quite a bit. And obviously now that snow's falling, it's probably sitting at home in the nice garage, relaxing.
Relaxing on the battery tender.
Yes. Yeah, I thought she had. Actually, I'm if I'm not mistaken, I think she's even smoked some of our very heavy, full-bodied cigars too, and liked them. She brought her daughter in here yesterday.
Really?
And her daughter is she's in military, and she was back for I don't know if she was just back for a visit or what, but she came in here and it was Veterans Day, so we took good care of her yesterday, and just awesome girl.
Rob,
Super artistic.
The retro hell on this.
Is it back up?
It is all the way up.
Yeah, I need to get her going again.
Oh, you lost it.
Yeah. So this one, like I said, this one started off not medium to full,
Lisa, can you put this back?
and then middle of the cigar, it got definitely into that solid medium, not really overpowering. Once you get into the final third, I'm 100% assuming this is going to get right back up to that medium to full, if not full.
Yeah. Hey, Lisa, you want to come here and plug one of your events?
Yeah.
Your sweater event?
Yeah.
Come here.
Tell us about your. Come over here.
Come here. You got to come over here. Get on the mic.
Yeah.
Get on the mic, Lisa.
Yes. So Lisa's been trying to come up with some unique events here, not just the basic events. I already told you guys about Ed Fry coming in. So what's some of the other events coming up that you got that you want to spotlight?
Yeah, so I'm trying to develop more of a culture for women, but it can be for men as well.
Yeah.
And so, according to what Rob will allow me to do, we came up with the idea of doing an ugly Christmas sweater. So you have to bring your own sweater. That way you know it is the right size and it's as ugly as you want it to be.
Sure.
And then we're going to have the stockings and hot glue guns and ribbons and
Stitching,
glitter,
whatever.
all kinds of fun stuff. And I've told people about it. They're like, oh, I have some things I can bring to you. So
Yeah.
I really don't know what we're all going to have,
a
but
crapshoot.
it's going to be fun. So
So what date is that and what time?
it is December 7th. It's a Wednesday night.
Okay.
We're doing a ticketed event just because I need to buy the stockings. And these aren't little bitty stockings. These are full size. So
You can fit a
take
bottle in there.
a bottle, be your own stocking stuffer.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
I mean, holidays can be stressful, and if you need to wear it
You know
around
what?
family that day,
If you need a big sippy straw coming out of that thing, no judgment here. So what time is that going to be?
it's just of the evening, like 6 to 9.
6 to 9. So yeah,
Or 6 to 8. I
if
can't
you're in
remember
here
what I put
before
on there now.
December 7th, hit Lisa up
Yeah.
and ask her about it because this
Yeah.
could be a fun event. I mean, again, she was talking about this being something for the ladies to get connected here a little bit more too. But honestly, on Wednesdays, we have a lot of guys in here, and I guarantee I know a few of those guys are going to do
yeah.
it. So it's not going to be just for women. It's going to be for anybody that's here that wants to do it. Just bring your ugliest sweater you want to start decorating up for Christmas.
Yeah, if you have one already, I mean, that saves you $4 at Goodwill. But
Exactly.
But-
And she's not wrong. She went to Goodwill and got a really, really ugly sweater to do this with. So,
oh, that's just for me to wear.
oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, our kids laughed at her because she had the Christmas sweaters growing up, and they would always borrow her favorite sweater she would wear all winter long and take them to school on ugly Christmas sweater and win.
Christmas spirit.
That is rude.
It's very true,
So,
though.
Before I forget,
Yeah.
Because I'm selling tickets, they're $20. But with that $20, you get a cocktail of choice of the old fashioned, the blackberry amaretto sour, or the
One of your seasonals.
our recent barrel pick,
Oh, okay.
the rye.
So
finishing
yeah,
pour.
our barrel pick. If you want a neat pour, or like she was talking about the old fashioned, any iteration of the old fashioned, like the bourbon, not any iteration, but the bourbon old fashioned, or like the Fallville old fashioned. She's got a blackberry or not a blackberry, apple cider whiskey old fashioned. She's been doing with cinnamon, and it's just a nice fall old fashioned. So yeah, that'll be a good time. You get a pour, you get all the supplies, and just more of a fun time to hang out and do stupid stuff.
Yeah, so it'll be
Awesome.
fun.
Well, cool. Anything else on the horizon you can think of?
And then I'm in the works with another local music artist, Dave Ellison.
Yeah. And Dave was here a few weeks ago and did a
he
great
was
job out here for us.
with his buddy Brent.
Yeah.
But Brent's unavailable for a little bit of time, and Dave's doing solo.
Yeah.
So he's going to come in by himself on December 3rd.
Okay.
So
And the reason we're doing that, we're trying to get a few acoustic artists in here to be one-man shows because it's cold outside now. They can sit up in here, and it doesn't take up a big space for a band. So we got Dave. He's a great musician. He's a local musician. He's another local legend, just like Ed Fry, that will come out here and they will just kill it for us. So is there a time on that one yet, or is that
I'm
going to be
still
like
kinda
6 to 8,
working
6 to 9 too?
6 to 9.
Okay.
Not nailed
Because I
down,
see
but-
Ed's is at 7.
yeah, I think
so-
that was his availability.
Okay, works out good.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And
You're welcome.
yeah, we got more events coming. We do have some more cigar brand events coming, hopefully soon too, that I'm trying to get nailed down. But in all honesty, we're getting into the holidays. It's going to be harder to get brands to come out during the holidays. But we'll have some other events, hopefully, just not your traditional, events you see at most cigar shops.
Did you talk about Black Friday and Small
No.
Business Saturday?
No, go right ahead.
I mean, we don't have anything special planned at the moment. But
Well-
just letting people know we are going to be open Black Friday.
So we'll obviously be closed on Thanksgiving, but we are going to open up Black Friday and Small Business Saturday. I will be running some specials. I'm figuring out what it's going to be, but one of the things I'm thinking about doing is offering a special on either Black Friday or Small Business Saturday, or maybe both. For the Calibri, we have all the Calibri stuff now, all the lighters, the cutters, the high-end stuff, all the way down to the $49 V cutter or straight cutter. And I'm thinking about doing a special on that where you get 10 or 15% off anything Calibri in here to entice people to come out and buy some gifts for their cigar smoker in their life. So awesome.
And then we have gift cards.
Yeah. Again, if you're somebody that you're like, I don't know what to buy someone, just get them a gift card. They can come in and buy what they want to later on, and if they just want cigars or drinks, they can do that too. So.
And then you're also starting to build boxes for people as Christmas gifts.
Yeah, and that's something we've always done, but it's not really been broadcast. But, we have a box discount every day. So you're getting 10% off of our already low prices of cigars if you buy a box. But if you come in here and you're like, I want to put together a package for someone for Christmas, and I want to buy 20 cigars, but different cigars, we'll build a box for you and give you a same box discount so you can buy, multiple cigars for people. I've already got 4 or 5 of them I'm working on right now for people. So that's something we'll definitely do for you for the holidays as well.
Okay. I'm getting off here.
Cool. Well, thank you.
Lisa, here's your Dr. Pepper. Well, I took the opportunity while I was gone for
You
a
keep
minute.
talking for a second. I'll be right back. Keep the door while I'm here.
Gotcha. Took the opportunity to go ahead and grab this sample of a barrel that we might be picking. And Rob just ran back there. So, this is a potential pick from Peach Street Distillers. 117 proof, as Rob said, 60 corn, 20 rye, 20 malted barley. I'm unsure of the age statement. That would be a Rob question. But we're going to get into this. So I'm into the Peach Street, Rob. That's what.
Okay.
So on the nose, it is it's fruity. It reminds me a lot of almost a canned pear, but like the syrup that comes in it.
Yeah. Let me grab a Glen. I'm going to do a little bit with you.
Yeah. There's a slight barrel char note in there. It almost reminds me of a mesquite type. Here, I don't need all this.
No. Okay. Yeah, if you want to just split it, that's fine. We have a little bit left. You were the last one that needed to try it.
Oh, okay. Well, here, pour the rest for yourself then if you want.
Well, here, we'll split it. It's all good, man.
Yeah. So,
Here, you want some more?
sure. It's good.
It's whiskey, right?
It is whiskey.
And it's very, very good whiskey, in my opinion.
Yeah. So,
So you're going behind the scenes with us here. This is actually his first attempt at trying this.
and when we're picking for the shop, it is totally all right to try a barrel on a cigar palette because that's what we're picking
the whole
it for.
goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, slight pear on the nose. There's an almost nutmeg in there, and there's some barrel char quality in that. It almost reminds me of that Aspen thing that 291 does, where it's almost that fruity charred wood.
Which this is coming out of Colorado.
Oh, okay. So that just might, well,
You're getting out that way.
yeah. So 291 is Colorado as well.
Is it?
Yeah. So
The thing I liked the most about this was it changes on the sip as well as the nose through the glass.
Hang on, I'm sitting with it. So on the palate for me, it leads with like a confectionery sugar. Still could be that same like pear syrup thing.
Yeah.
It gets into some cinnamon and clove notes towards the mid palate, and the finish. The finish leads you with that confectionery sugar sweetness, but it still leaves you with those baking spices as it's gone through. That finish is long.
It is.
It's still sitting on my palate.
And what's crazy with this on for me, as it sat, it would, it sits on the palate, and then when you go back in for another nose or another sip, it changes, and you get some of like, as it gets down in the glass and the air hits it and everything else, you get some of the like butterscotchy kind of notes that I love, along with all that fruit. Like right now, I go back in the nose after sipping on it, and I'm getting some of that butterscotch now. You did just take a puff.
Yeah. So the nose on it now, this is after a puff and a retrohale, reminds me of the same thing that Maker's Mark will do for me. And the Maker's Mark signature for me is always, and this will sound weird to people, but it's almost like a cream cheese icing on the nose for me.
I could see that. Definitely that sweet cream cheese icing. Oh, yeah.
On the palate, it's still that confectionery sugar, and it does get into some of that buttery, almost burnt sugars thing.
Yeah, which is probably where I'm getting the butterscotch.
Yeah, but it's still that cinnamon and nutmeg quality in there. That's really nice.
And then as it hits the chest, it just kind of warms and sits there, and then the palate just continues to change the flavors on it. And I was really impressed with it.
With this cigar, not that this is our pairing,
Right.
It reminds me of Mexican hot chocolate because it has so many of those cinnamon and clove and nutmeg qualities in the whiskey.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's a winner. Do you think it's a winner too?
I like it quite a bit.
Yeah.
The only thing I could ask for it is a little bit more viscosity, but that also
Which-
could be coming off of Elijah Craig Barrel Proof.
I'm 100% sure of that. The one thing I will say, like this one's sitting when it got bottled. I think it was bottled when I got the sample at 3 years 9 months. So by the time we get it bottled, it'll be really close to that 4-year mark. So it's going to probably get a little deeper, a little bit richer. I don't think it's going to lose anything at all. It's going to gain.
What size barrels are they? Are they using?
53s. So this will be
okay.
about 200 bottles. So the cool thing is, one thing that
That's a really good straight, and it
is.
It's. I don't think we have anything with that, like as a straight bourbon, with those sort of baking spice qualities in there.
I agree. I thought it would be a really great fit to the bar because there's nothing quite like it. And also it's a distillery no one around here's probably ever had. Most people, unless you've traveled to Colorado because they haven't distributed out here yet. But I fell in love with this one. They're actually supposed to be sending me, if it works out, 2 or 3 bottles of this.
Okay.
And then what I want to do is I want to do a bourbon club, or any of our regulars that listen to this that want to come to it as well, where we're going to do a tasting of it and let everybody try it. And if that's the case and people in the club or want to buy a bottle through the club, then we could split part of this barrel with the club and let people buy a bottle to take home, as well as be getting the pours here. If I have to buy all 200 bottles, I'll do it. But it'd be nice if people want a bottle, they can get a bottle of this through the club. And for me, it just keeps changing every time I go back to it.
Yeah, that's Isaiah approved. That's really good. Mm-hmm. That is really.
And again,
good.
it's sitting at 117, so we're coming from 125 to 117. It
And
does
it's
feel a
holding
little
up.
bit lighter, but not much.
It is holding up to it.
It
No
is.
problem.
It is. and I am getting that nice creamy, almost buttery kind of feel to the palate right now, but in a really good sweet way. The viscosity's holding on nice.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited about this barrel. So that one will probably be coming sometime January. So we'll have probably 2 or 3 barrel picks available at any given time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really good.
Cool. Well, good. I'm glad you didn't come on here and just absolutely crap on something I loved.
Well, the hard thing is, like, Rob, there's only ever been one bottle that you've gawked over that you and I have disagreed on.
What was that?
That was a certain old. I'm not saying on air.
Okay. Was it Bottle and Bond? Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
And that's just because there's a certain note in that one that is like
and I'll be
my
honest with you.
off-putting one.
Well, and you're also you're self-proclaimed. You like a spicier whiskey, and that one has no spice. It's
Well,
all sweet.
The thing is with that is there's a certain tannic quality in there that doesn't make it bad to me. It's just not one I would buy.
It's not your palate.
No,
Yeah.
I am extremely oak sensitive, and that one just has enough of that oak quality in there right on the finish that puts me off to it.
Yeah.
Now
I'm real sad that bottle's gone because every time I get back into this, I just want to sip on this all day long. I love the notes in this thing. And what I do like about it too, like the barrel pick we're doing Monday is probably more than 90% going to be a finished, probably more like 100% a finished whiskey.
That's what I would want out of that pick.
Which is what I want, yeah.
Because it is, I'll give you all this much, it is a sourced brand.
It is, but they're one of the best finishers out there right now on some of the new stuff that they come out with lately.
So. Okay. I will tell you, sourced MGP, finished Indiana brand. You be my guest and take your guesses.
I mean,
we're not going to tell you.
Nah, because I don't want to. If we don't pick one, I don't want it to be out there. But, but I think it's going to be good. But the cool thing is, like, our very first barrel pick was a straight bourbon. It was what they called the problem child barrel because they had no idea what they had.
Well, and honestly, that barrel was an issue for them because it leaked and they didn't catch it.
And honestly, they didn't want it. They didn't know what to do with it. And when we bought it, they're like giddy over the fact someone wanted it.
Yeah.
And we loved it. But that was a straight bourbon. And our second one was a rye finished in port barrels.
Yeah.
This one coming up on Monday, if we pick one, will be a bourbon finished in something. We don't know yet.
I'm hoping to get like a cognac finish or Armagnac or maybe a apple brandy or,
something good.
Something.
But this one's back to a traditional bourbon that has a lot of those sweeter notes that's different than the other bourbons we've had.
It really is. I mean, it is distinctly not a Kentucky bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
But if you... I mean, it's not doing the brown sugar and nutty Kentucky thing. That's not this.
No.
But it is very... I mean, as far as a whiskey palate goes, as far as a bourbon palate goes, there's nothing that's going to throw you off. It's not spicy in any way.
No.
It's extremely well-rounded.
I agree.
And it's baking spices. It's not like the harsh rye, like the, I don't know. Some of the ryes can lean like spearminty or pepperminty or. Yeah. I've had some MGP high rye mash bills that'll have an almost eucalyptus finish on it. Yeah. Just. That's younger MGP high rye, and even like the 95.5s, if they're under 3 years, they lean kind of eucalyptus spearminty, which I can get down with. But this is not that in any way.
Another thing that's really cool about this,
what's that?
Bottle price is going to be probably no more than $60.
So that's going to be a cheap pour. Exactly.
So it's going to be a very approachable bottle price, also a nice pour price as well. That's one thing I've noticed, and maybe I'm just because of the people I've seen it from. When you get out of like the Kentucky and Indiana kind of regions where people are making stuff and the prices just continue to go up and they're approaching $100 a bottle and stuff. You get out west and these people are so excited about making whiskey that they're just putting it out there at what they want to price it out at a lower price to sell it because they love what they're making and they're doing, and they're not increasing their costs yet. Down the road, maybe they will, but for a $60 bottle, I don't know. That's a guess. It could be lower than that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But from what I'm hearing, it's in that range.
I mean, as long as
It's a great pour.
If it's sub 70, that will be
It will definitely be sub 70.
completely worth it bottle. Because I mean, having that pour, I would probably pay up to 75 for that bottle.
I would
having
too.
that pour, it's something different from my shelf. And here's the deal. I say my shelf. There are plenty of shelves at my house full of whiskey.
Yeah.
And I have everything from like old Knob Creek picks to a whole Starlight lineup. I think I've got 30, 40 Starlight bottles at the house.
Yeah.
I've got stuff from all the Indiana craft distillers. Like, I think this is something distinct and special and I mean, the culture of people that we've got here love trying new and different stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They will love this, and even the people who are like, oh, well, I'll stick with the standards, will also love this.
I think so too. Yeah.
This, the proof it'll hold over ice. This is going to make a fantastic old fashioned.
Oh, I agree.
Like, especially with those cinnamon and clove notes in there, that I can't say anything bad about it.
Good. So coming soon.
Coming
So
soon, the final
a little
third.
more information about that one. That's a brand in Colorado called Peach Street Distillery. They're the first distillery in Colorado. And that's the other cool thing about these.
They beat 291 to doing it.
That's what that's their claim to fame, is they're the first distillery in Colorado.
Wow.
And the cool thing is, you start going to different regions. Like, you get some rye up in the Northeast, and they're like a different kind of spice. Where they grow the grains means a lot to the whiskey. And by being this all Colorado
it's just
based,
like tobacco. You can take Corojo and plant it in Honduras, and you'll get a different thing than you do in the Dominican.
Nicaraguan.
And,
Yep.
I mean, Cameroon. You take Cameroon seed, plant it in Honduras, and it's different than an African Cameroon.
It is.
It's just a different beast.
And I know you're done with your cigar now, so we'll finish this up.
Yeah.
Back to the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, that brown sugar is just like really strong now. And the retrohale, I mean, I'm down to a little bitty nub here. It's actually, the spice on the cigar is kicked up a lot, but the sweetness here, and it's just like a perfect balance of sweet and spice right now.
Yeah.
So good on the palate.
Absolutely. 100%. Cigar definitely got into the red pepper spice on the retrohale for me.
Yep.
Some cedar qualities on the retrohale as well. But this is a fantastic pairing.
It is. Get in here and get this. I mean, I don't have a lot. I'm sure they're gone now.
There's a lot of pairings that live on past their week. This is not one that will do that. We don't have enough cigars to let you have it a month down the line. So if
Probably
you're
not.
at all interested in this, come in, try it, enjoy it. Other thing is that Elijah Craig Barrel Proof is not going to live much longer than...
I got another case this week.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Well, God bless.
Yeah.
So that
And
Elijah Craig Barrel Proof might sit around.
We got a
another
little
couple
bit. We got a
weeks.
little bit of stock in the back on that one.
Cool.
So hopefully we got more of that. I don't know how much more they have available, but I might order another case this week just to have another case back because it's delicious.
It is delicious.
So, well, thanks a lot, guys. We appreciate you guys listening to this, watching this, now checking out the podcast platform. It's been a lot of fun doing this, and it's kind of cool to see people following this and actually coming out and trying these pairings. So
Yeah,
we're not just
absolutely.
doing this for ourselves. We're doing this hopefully for you to be able to try something new and see what actually a cigar and a pairing really does.
Absolutely.
So again, I'm Rob, at Final Third Cigar on Instagram.
And you can find me at the Whiskey Pastor on Instagram.
Yeah, well, thanks a lot, guys, and we will see you next week. Cheers.
Cheers.